Psalm 107. So the psalmist write about how we should give thanks to the Lord for He is good. Those whom He redeemed, says so. His mercy is everlasting. So then it talk about how God saved people from their distresses, and then they get to an inhabited city. He satisfies thirsty soul. He filled a hungry soul with what is good. And notice that God is good, and so He fills us with good things, not bad things. Those who live in darkness and in the shadow of death, prisoners in misery and chains, the psalmist wrote that this is because they rebel against God, but then when they cried out, then God saved them. I don't think all people in prison and chain are people who rebel against God, especially today and age. There are many who are in chain for the sake of the gospel. But basically, it talks about God's rescue. It talks also about fools. Because of their rebellious way, they were afflicted. But then when they cried out, God also saved them and healed them. And then they offer sacrifices of thanksgiving. There are people who have encountered stormy wind at seas, and then they were at their wits' end, staggering. But then when they cry out to the Lord, He brought them out of their distresses. And then they exalt Him. He turns rivers into a wilderness, and a fruitful land into a salt waste because of wickedness. But then the ones that like the one who follows God, the ones that are hungry, He allowed them to establish an inhabited city, have fruitful harvest, and multiply. And then if oppression, misery, and sorrow cause them to not their number to decrease, then contempt is poured on their noblemen, but the needy is away from affliction. So then the psalmist is saying people who are wise need to pay attention to these things and consider the mercy of the Lord. And so a few times in today's passage, we read about how God save people, and God restores, and God give good things when we cry out to Him. And blessed is the Lord. Blessed is the Lord.